welcome back. In this video we are going to take a look at the HTML and we are going to write our first program. So let's start from what is the HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It describes the structure of a web page. It consists of a series of elements. HTML elements tell the browser how to display the content, and each element label pieces of content, such as that's a heading, that's a paragraph, that's a link, etc. So we can endlessly talk about what the language can do. It's better just to start and practice it. So let's go ahead and start writing our first program. Okay, and I think we can start. Here we have a very simple HTML page which I'm going to walk you through. So every HTML document starts with the tag of doc type HTML. We are telling that we are going to use HTML. Every tag on the page has the opening and the closing tag. So everything we write inside of the HTML tag, which is closes here and opens all the way up here. Inside of the HTML tag we have in our head tag. Inside of the head we are just setting the meta for our page. We can have a title which is going to be shown on the web tab, on the browser tabs, and everything inside of the body. This is all the content we are seeing on the page, on the actual web browser page. So here we have just a simple h1 is a simple header tag which is gonna tell us hello world. We have our image tag. Image is one of the exceptions of the tags because it's self-closing tag, which means it doesn't have the closing tag. It opens and closes itself, so you can see it here. So here we are calling the name of this tag, and all the way down there it's self-closing. Here we have a link which is going to open a new tab. Here we have a tag which we are using for the links, opening and the closing. Inside of the opening tag we want to have our href, which means it's just where we put our actual URL, where we want this link to take us, and we can set the target, which is here we are declaring it's to be a blank, so it's gonna open a new tab. Here we just making this link, the text inside of the link, to be bold, to be like a bolder. Break tag also self-closing. You can make it like that, or it's not gonna be a mistake if you will do it like that. So break is just a line break, so it takes you to the next line. So this is just an empty link which is gonna take us nowhere. So this is a placeholder link. So I guess this is supposed to be the break. over here we have the lists. We have an ordered list which has an header 2 ordered list, and to create an ordered list, which means it's gonna be numbered 1 to 4, we are putting our list items, which you can see here, inside of the OL tag. And we also have an unordered list, unordered list, which is gonna be the bullet pointed, and we just put in all our list items inside of the UL tag. And also right here we have a table. We add in just a simple style right inside of the opening tag, which is telling like to take the 100% of the width of the window width. In this table we have a rows. So the first row is going to be the table headers. What I like about this editor, I'm using the Visual Studio Code. If you hover over the tag, it's gonna tell you what this tag means. So over here you can see the TH element represents a header cell in a table. So this is gonna be the names of our columns. And I just have 2 simple rows. You can add as many as you want. I just added 2 for example. So here we have the table headers, name and the last name, and here we have a table data. Table row, also table row, and inside of this row we already gonna have the table data. If you hover over the table data element, represents a data cell in a table, and over here just another one. And at the end of our page we are having the header, which is telling us the YouTube, and we have an iframe which has a width of 640 pixels and the height of 390 pixels, and it has a source which is the URL that we are going to display. So if this is a YouTube, so it's supposed to be a video which we are going to display on our page. So here we are saying so it won't have any border. Yeah, and we can go ahead and take a look at this page. To open the page, I'm just doing the right click and opening default browser. My browser, I'm using the Chrome because it has an awesome DevTools. Over here, what I did, I just right clicked on the page, I choose the inspect, and over here I can see all the elements from this page right inside of my browser. So I can open the body and you can I'm just gonna put it on the side. Yeah, so over here you see this is our header 1, H1, the hello world. Here we have an image, which is the SpongeBob. Also for the image tag you might want to use the alt attribute, which stands for the alternative. So in case if the image is not gonna load, then it's gonna show this message that this is a SpongeBob. So break is just a line break. There's nothing special about this tag. Here we have our link, which you can see here. It has an href, which is take us to the Google and opens in the new tab like that. Here we just have a bold link. We made it bold by putting this link inside of the strong tags, opening and the closing. Here's another, the break line break. And here we have our just an empty link which takes us nowhere. And here you can see our lists. So this is the H2. You can see it's a little bit smaller. You can have headers from H1 till H6. They have some default settings, like so it's bold and the size of the text, but you can always change it, and we will play with it in my next video. And here you can see our iframe, which is just the YouTube video, and this is our table. So for this video I use the Visual Studio Code editor, which I enjoy to use. I like the autofill option, so if I start typing my tag, it gives me the all the possible tags I can use, and also it's closing automatically if I just want to create a div tag, so it's auto closing. Yeah, but you can also write code just in a simple notepad, which I personally do not like because it doesn't look good. So yeah, VS Code is a free tool you can download. We can even go together, Visual Studio Code, and here you can see their official site, and you can download it from here. I'm not gonna download it, I already have it. So for our next video I wanna take a look on another very useful tool, like a Git bash. I use it a lot, and so I think it's gonna be very useful to take a look at this tool. And also we are going to start with our CSS, which is adding some style to our page, because right now, as you can see, it's just an ugly simple page which has just a simple text and the images. It has no style. So in our next video we are going to style this page. Thank you for watching this video and have fun.